Welcome back everyone, I'm Xander and you're watching XanTech, and today we have a good one. I got the last components that I need to fully 100% finish my computer. Those of you that might know that watched the build earlier, at the bottom, the intake fans, they're just regular black fans from an old case. I need to replace them and have everything RGB. Like the previous Lian Li uni fans that I got, the TL120 reverse blades, this time I got these ones, the Lian Li Unifan TL LCD 120 reverse blade in white fans. Try saying that 3 times fast. So today we're going to be unboxing these, taking a look at them, and then putting them into the case, and then it'll be 100% complete and I will be happy. So without further ado, let's open the box and see what we get. Okay, of course, the main attraction, we start with the 3 TL LCD 120 fans. Then of course we have the Unifan controller cable. Then next we have the fan and LED TL controller. And of course we have a collection of screws to install everything. Then of course we have the Lian Li thank you card and user manual. And last but not least, we have the magnetic adhesive pad. So, noise optimized and performance oriented fan. Liquid crystal polymer fan blades are used for tight tolerance. Fluid dynamic bearing with copper shielding to ensure stable rotation of the impeller. Are any of these important to me? Do I know what the hell they mean? No, and I'm pretty sure most of you don't either. So why did I get these fans? Well, because they are awesome. I mean, just look at them. They are so cool. And main selling point right here, the LCD screen. Is it going to cool my computer any more than it's already being cooled? Probably not. Is it going to look damn cool? Yes, it is. And that's the reason I bought them. And that's the reason I think most of you will also. Am I going to be putting temperature information, fan speed, rotation, any of that on these screens? Probably not. Am I going to put a funny GIF on? Probably yes. And let's face it, you know, it's fun, so why not? That's the only reason I got these fans. So I think without further ado, we should get these bad boys installed in the computer and see how they look. I just paused the build there for a second so that I can show you one thing. If you remember when I got the Unifan TL120 reverse blade fans, they added one thing in the box right here. It's a little cap to protect the exposed end of the connectors, so that way you don't cause a short in your case if there's any loose wires or anything, so nothing metal can touch it. You get this teeny tiny little plastic cover. Now with the Unifan TL LCD 120 reverse blade fans, you don't get this in the box. So you are going to be careful when you're putting the fans into your case, making sure there's nothing that can make contact with the exposed panel, because of course you don't want it shorting out, damaging any of your components. So just be aware of that. You don't get this little cover when you purchase the TL LCD 120 reverse blade fans. Well, I ran into a snag, and one thing that I want to make you guys aware of is that when you're putting these fans in, when you're slotting them together, when they're all connected and you put them into your computer, you might find when you boot up, 1 or 2 or 3 or none of these LCD screens might be working. And that is because this one might have to be here, that one might have to be there, that one might have to be there, and so on. There's no out-of-the-box markings on here, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, or anything like that. And Lian Li on their website do state that if one or all of the screens aren't working, just to take them out and rearrange the order that they're in until you get the right combination. I didn't read any of that, so it's a bit of a pain. I've had to open the case out again and take them out. I'm going to fiddle them about until I find the right order, and we'll be back once it's all working. Finally, I got the fans in the correct order, and now they are responding. They're working like a charm. So I'm going to bring you closer in a minute so you can take a look at how shiny they are. But first of all, are these fans worth it? I don't know. For the price, they are a bit expensive. They do move less air around because you've got that big screen in the middle. But do I like them? Yes, I do. They are absolutely fantastic. And for a mid-range gaming PC like I have here, they are totally going to do the trick. For yourselves, you're going to have to decide if the price is worth it. Slight loss of performance compared to the non-LCD versions. But that's for you guys to decide. And now, let's take a closer look. So here they are in all their glory. The Lian Li Unifan TL LCD 120 RGB fans in the reverse blade configuration, and of course to match my system in white. As you can see at the top, I've gone for the CPU temperature, the bottom one, the fan speed, and in the middle, I've gone, of course, for the XanTech YouTube logo. How cool is that? Shiny. So that was the Lian Li Unifan TL LCD 120mm reverse blade fans in white, installed in the computer. Whoa, that was a mouthful. They really got to come up with shorter names for these. They're fans with screens, so I'm going to call them Freens. Copyright me. Okay, so you're going to need a way to control your fans. For that, you're going to be using the L-Connect 3 software from Lian Li. But I will leave that for next week, where I'll do a little bit more in-depth just about that software and how you can control your brand new fans. For those of you that want information, more in-depth information about the fans, all of the specs, how much CFM, how much air they move around and all of that stuff, how much power they use and so forth, I'm going to leave links in the description below so you guys can check that out at your own leisure. If you have any questions, any thoughts about these fans, are they good for the price? Are they too fancy? Are they nonsensical? Everybody's going to have their own opinion. Me personally, I absolutely love them because look how cool. I know it's a bit childish, but you know what it's like, boys with their toys. So until next week, guys, take care.